Alright, so we back. This time, looking to kind of just have fun with Max Holloway. Kind of just thinking about what's next. Like, what's next for Max? Does Max go around and do his thing and just try to defend the BMF title? Does Max go to featherweight? Does Max, what does he do next? Because as of right now, he's just a fan favorite. He's chilling. And, you know, everybody like him. Technical, brawler, working on his kicks. I mean, kind of everything I'm doing here. I mean, if you look here, I'm just going to mess around, play around with him, and just, you know, do the Max Holloway thing. Point to the center, brawl a little bit, get the knockout. But other than that, what is Max's next move? And I guess I'll kind of just expound on that next fight.
Stop. You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
So like I was saying, what does he do? Dustin Poirier want one more fight. Does Max go and just give him the... I don't know, because, I mean, that's a 0-2 for Max. So I guess Max don't really have any incentive to do that. But, I mean, he liked to fight. So he could go with a Poirier direction. But I feel like he should go in the fun fight direction right now. We should go the Charles. If Conor want to get off the drugs, he could go with Conor. You know, go around. He might even give him Michael Chandler. Give him that human punching bag that likes to just be fun for the fans. Do something. But like, I don't know, man. His direction kind of skewed. He's done with Volk. Ilya came through and just took that division by storm. He came in. He beat Max. He beat Volk. He finished both of them. I mean, what do we do here? What is Featherweight's game plan? Do we go with a Volk trilogy? I said Volk trilogy for Ilya already got him once. This would just be the second time. And Volk ain't even done nothing. So, I mean, we can't go 4 fights with Volk. We don't really see a pathway for him to fight Dustin. He beat Gaethje. Do we give Max Dan Hooker? Do we just solidify him at lightweight? Give him Dan Hooker? But Dan just got Gaethje. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we give him the winner of that fight. Do we give him a young up-and-comer? I don't think anybody wants to go see Max fight Mateus Gamrot. We're not trying to see Max scramble for 5 rounds. We want Max to do what Max do. I mean, who's to say he don't go into that fight, start sprawling, landing his kicks and getting to work? I mean, that could happen. But we're not trying to see Max versus Islam. Not now. I mean, even though Islam is dominant and just trying to get people out of the way, do his own thing. Max is kind of, I don't know, he's in a weird spot. I feel like the only spot for him right now is a Charles fight. Maybe just give the fans what they want to see. Give me Max and Charles. Hopefully Charles actually brings some fun and doesn't... Charles is a fun fighter, but if Max does get in there with him, hopefully it's not just Charles going in there, asserting his dominance as the grappler, hitting him with a few things and just teeping his way into a takedown to get his back. Because, you know, if we get a fight like that, we win at least 3 rounds. We win 2 to 3 rounds of a brawl. That would be cool. But, I don't know. I was just thinking about, what does Max do next? I don't really see his path. But I guess with Dana and a guy that's willing to fight anybody, we'll get fight news. And that's all we can really wish for right now. But I mean, if y'all come through here, y'all see this, give me ideas in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Just go through, what do y'all think is next for Max? What do y'all see as the future for one of the last of the fun fighters of the older generation? You know, we got the Max, we got people that like Volk, we got Dustin, probably with 1 fight left, like he said, we got Gaethje, we have Hooker, we have guys that seem like they're way closer to the end than the beginning because of the wars they've been in. So we have that. We even have Charles. I mean, Charles, he took a lot of beatings to get as good as he is now. I mean, he got beat by Cub. He got beat and finished by Paul Felder. Actually, that is a good thing for Max because, you know, they have that one fight where Charles, like, tore his trachea. I think he did. He tore his trachea, and that's just kind of where we're at now. They're 1-0 Max. So if it does go well, and let's say Charles wins it, but it's a brawl, we could do a trilogy. a BMF, a little BMF brawl. I see that as a possibility. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at now. I think it's just Charles. Charles will probably be his main priority. I'd love to see that. Max would go in there, try to use his pressure. Charles is better than he was back then in featherweight, missing weight. You know, Charles was never really a 145er. He struggled with that. And ever since the birth of his daughter, he'd been on demon timing. So here we are. 2025. We got Max, we got Charles. I think we should just make that happen. And then even here, where we at now, if we don't get that, throw him to Islam. I mean, Islam running through people. Islam running through people, and Max is willing to fight anybody. Just give him Islam. Let's see what happens. I don't know if he wins that. If he does, the internet will explode, and I'll be here acting like I called it. But other than that, Islam will be a cool fight. I mean, he willing to strike with strikers at least for a round, unless you clip him and they say it's a trip, and now you got Hanato Moicano getting submitted in like 35 seconds. But yeah, man, I don't know. Lightweight's interesting. Everybody's kind of older, on the way out. They either been in too many wars or they're injured. Like even Fiziev. Fiziev got into a war with Gaethje, then he gets Gamrot, and next thing you know, he tore his ACL and MCL. Like he blew his knee up like a Chinese firework. I don't really know what's going on with Fiziev either. So it's an interesting division right now. At least it's not as bad as middleweight, but when you have a division aging out, we need that new generation to kind of come through. And for the time being, until we get that, I think Max should be the go-to for fun fights right now at lightweight. And that's just kind of where I'm leaning. Yeah, I guess this is more just a thoughts video. You know, where are we at? What is the scene at lightweight? What is the scene for Max? What do everybody really want to see? Where are we at right now? You know, it's 2025. We got good fights till I believe like March 20 something. So like at least to the end of March. From February 1st to March, we cooking. So even in this fight right now, we gonna get him out of here. So I'm just gonna focus on that. He's gonna quit on the stool. The pressure was too much. So I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I guess I'll see you on the next video.